What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I wanna talk about something that I know that is it's been very obvious, and it's obvious. Like as the season go on, you can tell that LeBron James, and this has been obvious from the very start. LeBron James is not really interested in having JJ Redick coach the game, right? And I say that because remember the first they had who they had? They had what was the guy in there? Darvin Ham was a coach, right? And a lot of things that LeBron James was doing, like Darvin Ham would push back on it. And so that LeBron James wasn't happy with Darvin Ham because Darvin Ham wanted to really coach and make decisions, that would help make the team more competitive. But if it didn't fit LeBron's agenda, then that's why Darvin Ham had to go. So now fast forward, LeBron brings in JJ Redick. And everybody knew that when JJ came in, that JJ was basically going to be like LeBron was going to be the coach, but he's going to be coaching through JJ Redick. And now JJ Redick found himself in a position where he's not he's not being allowed to coach because some decisions that JJ Redick can make on a team will help the team, but it don't fit LeBron James' plan. Like he could bring in, he has better defenders on the bench. They don't have to make trades. He have better defenders on the bench that he could bring in that will help the Lakers and make them a better defensive team. If you look at the Lakers before LeBron, like when LeBron James was out, those first 6 weeks he was out, the chemistry on the team was a lot better. The Lakers was having a lot more success. They were winning, and they got off to a good start, right? And JJ Redick, although he's a new coach and a young coach, and he has some veteran coaches around him, he was having more success, and the team was doing better. But as soon as you add LeBron James to the mix, and you send Marcus Smart, you send Marcus Smart and other guys to the bench and cut their minutes, and LeBron James are playing minutes, and the team is starting to lose. JJ Redick can't really do anything about it because LeBron James is really got him handcuffed. He's almost like what they call in football, they call like a lame duck coach. He just really that's just there as a figurehead. But also the thing about that is JJ Redick wants to be able to coach, be an NBA coach when LeBron James leave the league. And if he don't start really coaching the team now and standing up to LeBron James, then once LeBron James leave the league, then he'll be out of a job. And I don't even know if he can recover and come back from this. So it's gonna be tough, man, when you have LeBron James, every move you have to make as a coach goes to LeBron James. And I don't see how JJ Redick, his career will survive this, man. Sometimes when you take I don't even want to say that when JJ Redick took this shortcut, this is what is the problem. Because if he was qualified and if he had any type of success, then it wouldn't matter that he took a shortcut. But the thing is, and what they have to, I think what they need to change in the NBA is you have players now who are who think they're coaches and general managers, players getting coaches fired. Um, and it's hard to coach somebody like that because coaches don't always tell players what they want to hear. They gotta tell players what they need to know in order to raise their level of play. And it's hard to coach when you have a guy like LeBron James who just don't, he don't want to be coached. LeBron James has never, in my opinion, been coached. I think a lot of coaches tolerate LeBron James, and LeBron James tolerate the coaches. Like Mike Brown. I think LeBron James did get Mike Brown fired at Cleveland. Let me see. He went to Miami. Who did he? At Miami, he had Eric Spoelstra, right? And he tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired, but Pat Riley didn't go for that. Pat Riley old school, and Pat Riley understands that there is a hierarchy to things. Although LeBron James is a great basketball player, he's not qualified to be making managerial decisions and coaching decisions like that. He's not qualified to do that. And that's where your organization get into trouble when you allow your franchise ball players to be the general managers and coaches and stuff like that. So Pat Riley being an old school guy that he is, man, um, that definitely wasn't gonna fly with Pat Riley. And that's why LeBron James wanted to get out of there because Pat Riley wasn't going for that. You know, Phil Jackson even spoke up against LeBron James early in his career, saying that, LeBron James just came with a lot of drama. And it's holding true. When Phil Jackson first said it, he caught a lot of flack. And he got a lot of pushback. Now, I think part of the reason why he caught flack and pushbacks too is the way he said it. It came off wrong. He said something about like LeBron James having a posse and stuff like that. So people took offense to it. But yeah, man, I don't really feel bad for JJ Redick. It is what it is. He got a coaching job, but he's going to have to coach this team, and they have enough talent to be better. Even though you got to be better than what they are, even though you have Luka, not really a great defender, right? You still can put good defenders around Luka. They have guys on the bench, who are more athletic and can help. Sometimes, Luka probably, if you can, maybe Luka could be like now I don't know if he's even a good team defender. He had to put more effort on defense, honestly, than to be a better team defender. But you have guys on the bench who are better defenders than LeBron James, and you just have to cut LeBron minutes. LeBron James is like what in his 23rd year, so he got to understand that he's not going to be able to play 30 minutes a night. That is just unreasonable. At some point in time when you out on the floor, now you're not helping, you're hurting. And I always say you got to give LeBron James limit his minutes. I would have him playing like no more than 5 minutes a quarter, and then I'm watching to see like what is he doing out there. Like if he's playing defense and he's helping the team, then but see that again, that goes back to coaching. You can't coach a guy like LeBron James. And I don't know if JJ Redick just feels like he got to let LeBron James do some of the things that he do because LeBron he got him this job. He don't want to look like a traitor or feel like, all right, I just used you to get this position. But it is what it is, man. He got the job. He's now he got to do the job. Or like I said, when LeBron James is done playing basketball, then he'll be done playing basketball. But LeBron James is definitely not allowing him to coach because anything that JJ Redick can do or suggest to help the team out would also like take LeBron James out the mix or affect his playing time and stuff like that. LeBron James really he's just making it obvious that he do not care about the Lakers team or the organization. LeBron James, in my opinion, don't even really care about basketball. Like he is it's like it's all about him. Like he only care about basketball to the extent that how it benefits him. But if it don't benefit him, then he really don't, he don't care. And it's just so obvious. And I can't, I gotta believe that like this type of attitude and this type of approach to the game, I think is going to come back and bite LeBron James in the long run. I think that as long as he in the league and he the face of the league, then he can avoid some of the pushback. I think once he leave the league, man, I think it's going to be all, the gloves are going to come off. I think a lot of people want to although they're speaking up and they're talking about him now, I think a lot of people are really going to really push back on LeBron James, man, because yeah, it's a shame that he won't let this guy coach. The Lakers can be a little bit more. They can be more successful, and we saw early in the season before LeBron just came in there. Man, we saw those guys. We saw how Luca looked. We saw how Austin Reeves looked. We Roy Hachimura, Marcus Smart. Even Aiden. Even Aiden. LeBron James, he don't even like the way he's running that situation. Like even Aiden don't even really have respect for JJ Redick. He don't have any respect for him because LeBron James made him a lame duck coach. So that's my take on it, man. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. And with that being said, I'm gonna check you all out in the next video. Peace.